This is Hugh, and I'm here at the Advanced Workshop in Thun in Switzerland, and I'm here with Andy AEBI, who is the world champion from 2009. And Advanced have always had a lot of success in competition. They won the World Cup 3 years running, and Andy obviously won the World Championships in Mexico last year, flying an advanced Omega 8 prototype. So I thought I'd ask Andy a little bit about how Advanced developed their competition wings, what they learnt in competition wing development, and how that's translated into the Omega 8. So Andy, we're going to go and fly later today hopefully, but you won in Mexico in quite strong turbulent conditions.
Yeah.
What kind of a wing did you make for this competition?
The year before the paragliding world champion, we have improved a lot of the profile from the competition glider, because when the profile is too pitching, it means it's going always in front. When you go in the thermal, you have to brake and you lose that performance. And also it's much more difficult to don't have collapse and to turn. And we have development a lot in the profile, and now we have a similar profile in the Omega 8.
Okay, so you've used the profile from the competition wing and brought it into this glider.
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of experience also from the profile from the competition wing here in the Omega 8.
So can you say how the profile for the Omega 8 is, say, different from the Omega 7? Is it bigger, fatter in the cord, or?
Maybe ask this better to Thomas.
Thomas, okay,
yeah.
Okay, fair enough. And I guess the other really important thing in competition flying is flying fast on the speed bar,
yes,
and having stability.
Yeah.
So what lessons have you learned from competition wings?
One part is the pressure of the speed bar is not too heavy, because if you have to go in the final glide with 20 minutes, then you cannot have the 20 minutes too much pressure.
You get tired legs.
Yeah, this is one point, but look me, I don't have enough. No, the pressure is one, and also the stability for sure. And it's a compromise when you make the wingtips too much stable. It's coming front collapse, and it's much more dangerous than a small from the wingtips. And when the wingtips is too less pressure, you cannot fly fast. It means it's a compromise between the wingtips and the middle of the glider.
So it's a fine balance that you're trying to find.
Yeah.
Okay. And Mexico had quite strong conditions, and the World Cup tends to go to countries with strong thermals. So I'd imagine you get experience building gliders that can fly in that kind of air. What about the lighter conditions? How do you test for, say, light thermals and flat land?
Yeah, for sure. Now in the winter time in Switzerland we have also light conditions, and we have to improve a lot. And in the light conditions it's important that you have a good handling, that you can go more into the thermal, that you have really the center of the thermal. And now we are really lucky about this, because the handling is really nice and really easy, also because of the nice profile, and it works everywhere, in the strong conditions and also in the smooth conditions, light conditions. Yes.
So you're talking about a glider that can kind of feel its way into the thermal and tell you where the core is.
Yeah. To compare with the Omega 7 is much more rigid in the glider. In the Omega 8 it's a little bit more soft. It means if you go into the thermal, you feel more if the thermal is more on the left side or more on the right side, and then you can feel better the air and search better the center of the thermal.
And what sort of design qualities have helped that improvement?
Yeah, it's the tension of the funnel shaping, and also the profile for sure. The profile, but we have also improved a lot of the tension and funnel shaping.
Okay.